Boy, man, a massive scandal has rocked the French sports community ahead of the 2024 Paris Olympics. And, well, it's not alone. Multiple scandals have broken, and it's possible the games may not go off on time, or at least have buildings ready on time. Oh, we got a lot to talk about. Here we go. So the Paris Olympics are, well, set to kick off in just about 542 days at the time of this recording, or when it airs and you see it. And these Olympic Games have been hit by another scandal. Well, actually, not just the games, but the sporting community in France, which seems to be under a constant onslaught of these. It seems Bruno Martini, the former president of France's National Handball League, has resigned from his post after pleading guilty to child corruption and bad photography with underage people. And in a plea deal that he reached with prosecutors and approved by the Paris court, he's actually only being handed a 12-month suspended sentence and a fine of 2,500 euros. Of course, he's got a 5-year ban from working in professions that would put him in contact with children, but that seems rather light to me. Now, news of Martini's arrest came as the French men's handball team was preparing to play Germany in the semi-finals of the World Championships. And handball's a pretty popular sport in France, with them essentially reigning both on the men's and women's side as Olympic champions. Martini was a former star player with over 202 games played for the national team, and he was the latest leader in the Olympic sports arena in France to become embroiled in a scandal in the countdown to the 2024 games. Now, to make matters worse, and I said this before, this isn't the only scandal going on right now. The French Soccer Federation president, Noel Griot, I don't know how to say his name, I think that's right. He's under police investigation for intimate harassment. You have to be careful on YouTube. And moral harassment, which doesn't sound good. And again, that's not all. There's more. The French Rugby Federation President Bernard Laporte is appealing a 2-year suspended sentence handed down last month for corruption, influence peddling, and misuse of corporate assets. Wow. These people are starting to sound like, U.S. House of Representative members. Despite all these scandals, Paris is rushing to finish construction in time for the 2024 Olympics. And right now, they're struggling to catch up or get ahead or to wrap up the construction of the new Adidas Arena, because it's set to host badminton and rhythmic gymnastics and a whole other host of things. And it was due to be completed this last summer, so 6 months ago. It looks like it may not be completed until sometime next year, just a few months before the games are going to begin. That's insane. And it's funny because it's not like there's a lot being protested in France right now, so that's a joke. Those protests could obviously increase delays, I would reckon. I would reckon that this could take even longer because of that. So the construction work, which was set to cost about 138 million euros, requires 1,500 tons of steel. And of course, that was originally going to be provided by, you guessed it, Ukraine. But that obviously has to be sourced from other places due to the impact of the war. The Ukrainian steel industry just can't deliver. Now, the new arena is not very big. It's only set to seat up to 8,000 people, and it's going to become the future home of Paris basketball, supposedly, or at least one basketball club. I guess they need more sports facilities in one of the poorest areas of the capital. I wonder what it's going to look like in a few years, but there are 2 gymnasiums that are being placed next to the venue as well, and that'll be used for some wheelchair basketball club and things like that. The organizing committee chair there expressed hope that various cases of corruption and harassment will progress quickly, saying that French sports need stability. We hope all things return quickly to normal. Okay. Normal as in normal corruption, or normal as in no corruption? Or I'm confused. But despite the scandals and the delays, Paris is determined to hit the deadline for the 2024 Olympics. I don't know how you would be allowing yourself to miss those deadlines. That's crazy. But anyway, my expectations here are that the arena will be completed just in time with much less fit and finish. Not that that matters though. It will probably, outside of its basketball use supposedly, just become another white elephant building that will look for other reasons to exist after the games. Because let me tell you, basketball is only a small period of time. Otherwise, it's just a huge waste of tax money sitting there in your capital city in France. And as far as the numerous scandals, however, those will likely never go away. We're seeing the IOC with a history of corruption, and these federations, they have a history, and let's not leave out all the politicians that are constantly involved in their various scandals. So the entire process is full of scandal and corruption. But hey, maybe it'll change. I don't know. What do you think? Are we looking at perhaps the worst time for an Olympic Games in recent history? Was Paris really the right choice for these games, or was there some corruption involved in that selection as well? It seems like there always is with every single games, so why would Paris be any different? And honestly, how many people actually care about the Olympics anymore? Don't imagine very many. After all, the athletes have turned off the larger viewing public over the last few years. Anyway, what do you think? Please let me know in the comments section down below. Don't you think it's funny that obviously France is having the same problems that they always have, and the IOC is having the same problems that they always have, and these federations are having the same problems that they always have? Seems like the same thing across the board. Like I said, please leave your comments down below, and hopefully we can have a conversation about this. Also, let me know if you like this type of video. I've been branching out in content lately, spreading it out across various forms of entertainment, and occasionally some sports and some video games, which will come later this week. But I'm just not sure if you're engaged with that. But let me know that in the comment section as well. And if you don't want to say anything, just say hello and hit send, because that actually helps the algorithm and it helps this channel grow, which I appreciate. And I want to say thank you, because I don't think enough people do that. You guys are amazing. And with that, be sure to take care of yourself, take care of others, wash your hands, of course, because it's good hygiene. And until next time, bye. And don't forget to check out my Rumble at rumble.com/CultureCasino.
Thanks for visiting today. Be sure you're subscribed and hit that for alerts.
Yay!
Of course, like and share all of the videos that you can, as it helps with the algorithm. Have a great day.